Hey guys, welcome to your past, present, future reading. This is going to be for Cancer. All right, so apply this to your own unique situations, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. All right, so let's get started here for Cancer. Talk about Cancer in the past position. Tell me about Cancer in the past position here. So we have the Six of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. I think in the past here, I feel like somebody breadcrumbed you and love bombed you hard. Yeah, this person was definitely promising you, they were sweeping you off your feet. They were promising you sandcastles in the sky here. I do feel like in the past here, I feel like you may have fallen head over heels toward this individual. You feel like this was a gift from God. You feel like this was blessed by the angels, you know, your guides and your angels and your ancestors here, you know, could have been another water sign that you may have been dealing with. But over time, I feel like with the Three of Wands here and the Four of Pentacles here, I do feel like the connection was starting to wither away. You know, it was starting to kind of like, I feel like it was starting to fall apart because I feel like you started to see this person's mask slip. You know, this person may not have been expressing their intentions here towards you, but I feel like you were starting to see what this person's intentions were all about. You felt like this person was leading you on. You know, you felt like this person was taking advantage of your generosity here. You know, I do feel like somebody was giving a lot, and then I feel like another person was taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking here. The Four of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands. I feel like over time in the past year, I feel like you saw red flags. You felt like, you know what, the situation's not really heading anywhere. It's not really going anywhere. Tell me about Cancer in the present. Tell me about Cancer in the present. So we have the Strength card, Leo energy. We have the Page of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We also have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers. Okay. I feel like presently here, I feel like you're still dealing with somebody here. I get the feeling that there's a sense of kind of like restraining yourself and not communicating with this person here or not talking to this person. I feel like you have love for this person here, but I feel like when it comes to dealing with this person, I feel like you've had enough with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like you may be sitting in this energy of like, you know, you've had enough, you've been through enough, you don't want to deal with this anymore. I just feel like you just want to be done with the situation. I feel like you just want to focus on your happiness right now. I feel like you want to focus on you. I also feel, yeah, we have the Emperor here. I feel like someone's trying to step up to the plate here. I feel like this person wants to try and make you the happiest person in the world. They're coming in this very strong, divine, masculine energy. Problem is, I kind of feel like this person's actually serious. Yeah, this person's actually serious here. Another thing that I'm getting here is that, you know, currently I feel like you guys are trying to focus on your, you know, stability here. You know, I feel like you guys are trying to focus on your structure here right now. And I feel like you guys don't want anyone to disturb that, basically. Tell me about Cancer in the future. What's going on with Cancer in the future? Cancer in the future with Judgment, Sagittarius energy. And also Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay. And then the Death card, Scorpio energy. Wow, we have the Devil card. Wow. You know what's happening here? I think the way that you handle people, the way that you deal with people, I think that in the way that you connect with people or attract people, I do feel like there's a huge paradigm shift that's happening here for you guys. Some of you guys may have a tendency to attract a lot of toxic individuals here that maybe you're trying to heal, maybe that you're trying to rescue here. I feel like you guys are no longer kind of like dealing with that, you know? You guys are not stepping into that role of taking on other people's burdens and being the martyr here. You know what I mean? Hangman, Piscean energy. And the Five of Cups. All this is all major arcana, the Judgment, Temperance, Death, Devil, and the Hangman and the Five of Cups here. Some of you guys are going through some sort of spiritual enlightenment here, a spiritual transformation. I feel like there's like kind of like a huge emotional breakdown that's happening here right now for you guys, or that's in the future, that's moving forward in the future. And the King of Cups. And the Star. I do feel like whatever you have been through here, I do feel like in the future, there is someone new that's coming towards you. A divine counterpart. Yeah, but with the Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Wands, I feel like you still have to release somebody, though, energetically. This person's still kind of like in your energetic field here. This energy that we were talking about here. But there's a huge paradigm shift that's happening here that's definitely going to bring in your soulmate, I feel. And I feel like it's not going to happen that quickly. And I think it's going to happen sometime in January 2027, February 2027. I mean, to be quite honest, half of the years, you know, has already gone by. So it's, you know, the next 6 months, you know, it's just going to come by very quickly. Yeah, I wouldn't really stress out over it. You know, some of you guys may be like, oh my gosh, like it's another 6 months before I meet someone. I mean, just think it goes by really quickly. I mean, or the first half of the year has already gone by, and it's gone by pretty quick. Yeah. So, Cancer, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you guys in another read. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.